I lost a patient during my night shift and had to go break the news to the family. They wailed so loudly, my soul left my body and hovered near the ceiling tiles. I came back down when someone asked for the death certificate. I think death is just something so unpredictable. Sometimes anyone can die. Patient is not even sick looking. Patient wenye ulikuwa ushaanza kuattach with the family and everything, and manze, it's so traumatizing. So traumatizing.
Really?
Yeah. So manze, I don't know how to go about that. But
It's crazy. It's crazy by the way. It's crazy. Even if I think hata kama uko na experience, how long it doesn't matter, like the amount of experience you have in a certain cadre, in a certain field. I think like when it comes to death, it's something that
you're not prepared for.
You're not prepared for. Yes. And the outcome of death, kuna outcome of death, grief.
Yeah, grief.
I think
we all grieve.
Yeah.
Maybe differently, because recently I've not had any case of death. For real. And I'm like, damn, now that I know my patients, what if one of them akufe tu? How will that leave me?
So sad.
Jukitambo used to like that patient is so sick. Oh God, I know what I'm about to tell you, but that one is so sick. That one, hata ukimchukua God, like, hata relative wanaona hiyo patient amegonjeka, amestruggle sana, amefight, and it's about time. That one tutagrieve tu kidogo, but we feel like it's time hata yake ya kuenda, but no, that one is not even sick. I don't know.
There's a time we lost a patient in the ward, and oh my God, we were so hurt. We were a team of, I don't know, we were so many, but after we certified the death, we had to go to a corner and debrief because and it was like 1 a.m. in the night. And we were like, oh my God, what didn't we do?
Yeah.
What didn't we do? The family is there looking at us with all hopes. And then sasa nyinyi mumewa disappoint. Okay, hatujawa disappoint because God is the giver of life, but maybe they expected us to do better, but unfortunately we lost the patient. So it felt so bad. Yani unajiona kama loser. But anywho, what can we say?
There's nothing much you can do. Why? Into our next episode, we will expound on something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because hey, Manzi, I don't know where death and big diagnosis, big diseases take us. Ama zinatupeanga pressure in which way? Because after the patient dies, of course you feel grief. Hata sisi kama health worker, and maybe as a friend, maybe we develop a friendship, and then the relative comes. Haezi ona hiyo, anakuwa nawe kama just a professional. You had no ties, but deep down it was different. And then the relative is like venting on you. Feels like starts blaming you, and all that, and it becomes very hard.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know how to feel about it. It's just crazy. Yeah.
Hi, another one. There's a consultant who stares at you for full 10 seconds before speaking. I once forgot a drug dose and he kept staring. I swear the silence aged me 5 years. Okay, those and the unless you deal with drugs daily, it's very hard for like Mois. Sometimes, Nanga, it's very hard for them, like 100% know the correct doses. But for us, because we order to the pharmacy in my institution, it's very easy for us to know like quintiline is 10, doing any, amlod, kuna 5, kuna 10, depending on how they issue at our pharmacy. So I think that is not a big deal. That's not a big deal.
Wow, these guys, these consultants, I don't know, like bro, calm down, man. It's never that serious after all. Okay, it's serious because it's in life, but I mean, like, wacha kuni-traumatize. I mean, I'm going through a lot. Here's the consultant traumatizing me. It's the last thing you should do. In fact, you should be motivating me. You know, like to do better, to tell me, yes, you've done a good job. You know, stuff like that. But no, you coming to start me, unaniangalia tu, but uniambia what I should have done. It's like still fit you alive. But even you MYs, you Mois, when you finish internship and then you become an MO, you start traumatizing the rest of the Mois.
True.
It is
Like
passing,
our friends.
It is passing generational trauma.
I know.
Hey, release them.
Yeah. Can we remind you where we found you?
Yes.
How many times we used to call you?
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Sasa umemaliza internship, you want to sit
Sit on them.
Yes, you want to sit on them. You want to sit on your juniors.
You're just a lucky bastard right now. But then, man, hey,
tunakuja hapo. In my rounds, juicy you are the one you are guy, my lord. I know I may not talk a lot, but it is, man.
Okay. Let's talk about mental health. How should you? Okay, I don't know how to talk about mental health during internship, but as a qualified or there before when you were doing your internship, how did you balance professionalism, work, family, home, internship, and mental health?
Oh my God, that is a very difficult question for me to answer. Okay, you go first.
Okay, for me, the first thing I know, like I had a very supportive family, and I am not that people. How? I'm not that person when niko na shida na nyamazianga. No, me I try to look for help, solution, talk to people, get my heart easy, you know. Like I think I just talk. I just call people and we talk. Mi si yule mtu nitakufa na shida. No, I will not die with problem when you are there and you can talk to me and you have a solution. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I laugh. Today I was listening to just TikTok thing and I came across a Bible verse. I think I sent you.
Preach, my sister.
First Joshua.
No, Joshua 1:9.
Oh, Joshua 1:9. It says what, my love?
Remind me by God.
The Bible, God commands us to be strong. Not even requesting us to be strong. No, He requests us to be strong. No. He commands us to be strong because He knows I felt like when God knew that alituumba, He knew that we would face very many challenges. For us to be there, for us to be alive, for us to be able to endure, I know we had to be strong because He was going to be with us. So every time that you pass through a challenge, family, work, remember God commanded you to be strong. He is there with you and He knows everything that you're passing through. So who are you to be worried, bro? Yeah.
We don't have to be worried about stuff. You know, I've remembered there was one time we were doing that outpatient career. What is it called? Rotation. So I had just learned how to give injections, like IV injections. Sasa nilikuwa tu nimejua. Nilikuwa like anataka injection. Mulete nimtengeneze. So a 17-year-old boy walks in. Amekuja na prescription. IV Buscopan, something, hydrocot, nini. I'm like, okay, let me administer. So I said, I'm going to administer, and then my senior is there, like supervising. So I prepare the meds, I start administering. I remember I was supposed to administer hydrocot. So when I was like reading the prescription, mimi sikuwa nimeona ati ameandikiwa hydrocortisone 200 mg. Mimi so like okay, nilimwekea 100. So kwenda kusoma nikaona it's 200. So I reconstituted another one and gave him another injection here. tunamdunga hapa, hiyo ingine nilikuwa nimemdunga hapa. So nilikuwa like kocha nikuongezee ingine juu hiyo dish ingine haijatosha. So see me, because I know nishajua, see now I want to inject. Bro, the moment I withdrew that needle from that boy's hand, nigga just collapsed. Nigga started to convulse. Oh my days! I'm like, I'm cooked. Nimechinjwa mimi sasa, mimi I'm done, this is it. Mimi na story ya sijui nini huo imeisha. Gas, I start panicking. Then my senior is just looking at me. Amening'orea macho. Niko like, what Santa do? Now me I call the patient. Are you okay? Are you okay?
I know.
Are you okay? Kusha. He's not talking. He begins to froth in the mouth. I know. Sasa mimi nimeanza kupanic. So this senior starts to intervene. So he's like, oh, let's take vitals or run some fluids, you know. Hey, the moment now, like I went to take the BP cuff to measure BP, nigga wakes up, akaamuka, guy aliamka akaenda, and I'm like, oh my god, your death missed by an inch. I would have killed the patient, but imagine after that, my senior didn't even tell me anything. He didn't even bother to tell me, oh, when such things happen, oh, don't panic. In such a situation, this is what you're going to do. He just looked at me and continued with his work. And I'm like, okay.
Did you feel like you wanted a hug then?
No, I felt like I want to go home. I called my mom. I told my mom, sasa, mambo ni yale yale, wewe nirushie pesa nikuje. Because, hey, what do you mean? And I'm just in second year, like, oh, release me to go. Yeah, clearly, this is not for me. It felt so bad, but yeah. So nikiona another like junior wangu has done such a thing, I will not look at them and tell them nothing, and at least I'm going to reassure them. In this medical field, there's some things that can occur in such a situation. Do this, do that. This is the emergencies. We do this. You know, but no, you stare at me like this. You're not talking to me. You're not telling me anything. Yeah,
it's very hard.
I know.
Yeah, it's very hard. Yeah. Hi, another one. I got to attach to a pediatric oncology patient. Then she died during my rotation. I still hear her voice saying, "Daktari, will you come tomorrow?" And I didn't know it was the last tomorrow.
God.
A pediatric oncology patient. Pediatric.
It's tough.
I don't know where some diseases came from, but I'm naive like you guys. Some people just sit in the house and I'm like, damn. We work so hard. We struggle. I'm trying to make my ends meet. And then one day I'm like, so and so is sick in the family. So and so need money. Akona cancer. He or she is now an oncology patient, and I'm like, I know the journey we've walked. It's been a very long journey, draining from financially, mentally. Inafanya watu wakosane juu hakuna pesa. Inafanya watu waangaliane, and then I'm about to walk that journey again from now, and I'm like, God, does it mean like every time we work so hard and we feel like hey manzi, ni kama ni zile dreams zangu za kitambo ni kama saizi zinaanza kuingiana. And then there's just something that comes and you're like unarudi square one.
Oh God.
Yeah. It feels so bad by the way, and you know, I had told you to be strong, and this is me trying to be strong, and you know, yeah.
That's so vulnerable for you to share, baby. So my God.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that because I don't know.
I mean, nowadays, I think losing people is just like the order of the day. We were going to talk about that in our next episode, but I'm like, damn. Yeah? Hey, man.
Literally.
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 Yeah,
I'm dying, like dying. Anyway, let me not talk much. You're going to talk in the
Yeah,
next
because
episode.
I'm like,
I
okay,
know.
I'm about to send it. I'm about to get it. But I'm like, no. This was about
I know.
internship trauma and rotation trauma. So okay.
Yeah.
Burnout. So I once sat in the cold room, lights off, fully dressed, and wondered if maybe I would have chosen I would chosen the wrong career. Then someone banged the door shouting, "Review bed 12." Just like that. Essential crisis postponed.
Oh God. Wow.
Mm.
It is crazy. The trauma inatuandama. In each step you progress, there is more trauma waiting for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
During a
Laparotomy.
yes, the consultant asked me for the patient's potassium level. My brain blanked so hard I couldn't even remember my own name.
Oh, Jesus.
He said, "Are you present?" And honestly, I wasn't. My spirit was outside pacing.
I have something to say, but I don't want to say because if I say it,
Just say it.
the state that I'm going to talk about.
Hata tupeleka mahali
Atatuwatch na atakuwa like, you snitched on me.
No.
I trusted you with this trauma, but you went and said, oh my God, actually, but it is on the same case, but for him was a CS. And then he's asked, what is the HB? Stop laughing, it is not funny. He's asked, what is the HB, doc? What is the HB?
Of the patient that you're about to do surgery
of the
on.
patient. Doc, I'm asking you, what is the HB? Let me stop there because I don't want to where?
He didn't even remember his own name.
He just stood there. He froze. Guy, first
Because what happens? I don't know what happens.
I don't know. I think we should bring one more here.
Yeah.
To tell
Yeah.
us.
We should bring one more.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're an MY,
we're looking for you.
Come and tell us what happens.
Yeah.
Because what happens?
Yeah.
What do you mean you've forgotten everything? Even your name.
Even your name. Because we can clearly see your DM here. What happened?
What happened? Unauliza doc, what is the potassium? Umesimama tu umemwangalia. Doc, what is the HB? Don't know, forgotten everything. Oh my God.
I think since I saw the Daktari quick one DM us, I think we should ask him to, do a show with us and know what happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Daktari quick one.
Yeah, hi, Daktari quick one. Okay, hell. All right. I once tried to resuscitate a child we already knew wouldn't make it. Okay. When we finally stopped, the mother fell to the ground screaming. I cried that sound home. I still hear it sometimes when I'm alone.
But then do you carry things like, let's say a patient tells you something and then, guy, I have remembered.
Remember my sister.
There was a time, like 2 days ago, we were doing night shifts with one of my colleagues and then a patient who was just doing okay. He's like, Daktari, nisaidie maji. So my colleague goes, gets him water. Anampea sip moja mbili. Then he's like, hey, nimeona niache kumpea maji juu. Naona atachoka. Atanyongwa. Then he's like, Daddy, umetosheka maji? He's like, niko sawa. 2 seconds later, kwenda hivi. Hey, man is starting, he's not breathing. Sijui nini. Okay, he's breathing, but the breathing is nini? Okay, akona altered breathing. The breathing has gone so low. Oh no, it is a problem. We have started now. It is yani, like, what do you say? The patient was doing well. Now, after kumpe maji,
literally he's now sick.
And then we're like, oh God, at least God could have sent us aside, because if we knew this is what is going to come after giving the water, we would not have done all this.
Did he choke?
He didn't choke.
Okay.
In fact, he was swallowing the water so well.
Yeah, and he was seated up.
Yes. So I'm telling you, the patient was stable.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it starts complicating, and we're like, my God, if at least you could send us a sign, to warn us like, Kapana, don't do that. But I hear people say, oh, patient, give me water, avoid. It's true.
I hear mates.
That's the first time.
I grew up knowing mates, I never met my grandfather, like my maternal grandfather, like when I was this big. I was still a kid. So nilikuwa nasikia, ukisikia mtu akianza kupitisha nyama ama maji akiwa kwa hospitali, akona cravings ya kitu na si ati ni mimba, ujue anaenda. And literally one time, my mom cooked kuku because grandpa said anataka kukula kupeleka kwa hospitali. Alikula and the following day he was dead. He was gone just like that. So sijui kama ni maids ama wanasikianga kukula ama I don't know.
And me wonder, like, let's say like, no, let's say like, okay, let me just say, because easy to nilikuwa night, guys. So nikiwa night, there was this patient who was sick. Unfortunately, he had cancer. So he started like, that process of dying. So you know it. So when he was on the last stage. He's just there, that gasping for air. And he gasped for like more than 12 hours. And I was wondering, what is in his mind? And people are saying like, hey, you Bukani fighter. And I'm like, what is he fighting? And if you mean like he's fighting death, how is he fighting the death? Because let me tell you what was funny. You could see, hapo hakuna chest rise. It's like the patient is gone. Then you go there and then you auscultate. There is no heart sounds. The chest is not raising. Hakuna heart sound. But mkienda kusema let's certify.
You're making it look funny.
He wakes up again. And then people are like, Aki, he's a fighter. I'm wondering, what is he? Okay. Mi nashanga nini wana fight. Okay, I understand.
Wanasema fight nini?
Yes, and during that time, because he has not died, what is in his head? Like, and
how is he feeling?
How is he feeling? I'd like to understand.
I would not want even to know.
What is going on in his thought process?
I would not even want to know.
I heard someone say, like, when you want to die, hizo dakika 7 za mwisho, akili yako inaplaying your best memories of your life.
Really?
Yes, back to back. Now I'm like, sasa huyu amegasp for more than 12 hours, the whole night, and the morning. He died at 9 a.m. So the whole thing was like, and then we stay kidogo, hana chest raise, hana heart sounds. Mkenda kucertify anaamka. I'm like, oh God, what is going on? What is he fighting? Because he's a fighter. Aki amefight, anafight death.
I don't know.
Guys, speaking of death, oh my God. I remember there was another patient. He also had cancer. And then that day he woke up, he was so sick. But alafu no, he was on oxygen. Alafu hakuandikanga kukaa. Ukimweka oxygen, he removes it, he goes and runs away. And then one of my colleagues says, anapotelea kifo. And I'm like, kwani these things, Aki, like anapotelea, because we could take him, just train him on the bed and put him oxygen, but he was like, nifungue, he wants to go. I'm like, where is he going? At this point, he's so sick. Where does he want to go? And my colleague is like, anapotelea kifo. Do you know he died? He didn't even last long. And I'm like, hey, this one is anapotelea kifo. This one is fighting. And I'm like, I don't understand. I wish someone could tell us this death pathophysiology, like to explain to us what happens when you get the feeling that you want to die. Because I said watu wengine usema baadaye kesho you guys mimi nimewabariki kondo nimeumaliza and they were going to die. Kwani how do you feel? Okay, so when nauliza JJ
and you're like traumatizing me. You're traumatizing me. Juu unafanya mind yangu iende mbali. Like,
sorry.
My shushu used to tell me when we took her to the hospital, she used to hold my hand and like she's saying, you and your aunts, we literally the one who took her to the hospital. Wewe nataka mkuje, nitoe hospitali, nipeleke nyumbani. Juu mimi nimechoka kutoka hospital. What she meant was she's dying, she's tired staying in the hospital with no cure, and she just wants to go to rest. Yeah. And after 2 days, actually hatukuwa tumechukua biopsy, and then tukaambiwa tukakiwa days, so the biopsy was to be taken on 16 October last year. So that 16th of October, the day before she called me, she told me, my aunt called me, but the way Shosho says you and me tumpeleke nyumbani akakae amechoka, just the same words she was saying, and I was like, nieke loudspeaker, Shosho tutakukujia tuende. Unataka kwenda lini? Kesho. Nikamwambia Shosho, kesho takuja, acha daktari alituita tutaku. On the 16th, my friend, I remember I was seated in a meeting at the hospital.
Yeah.
I just saw my aunt's message.
I remember that day.
We were together. I just saw a message. Your grandma is no more.
Oh God.
Yeah. I did shrink. I didn't know even what to do. I was like, God. Yeah, she's gone now. What's next? Like, we fought, we done everything. What next? I know I felt like at one particular time she was going to die, but okay. Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
just like that, it was a chapter closed, and at least, yeah, she went to be with the Lord.
Yeah, so rest in peace.
Yeah, should we end this
Yeah,
video?
let's end this video. Well,
till next time, guys. Till next episode, we promise you're going to cry. I know right now we don't look like crying, but deep down we are sad. Yeah, the next episode you're going to cry.
Yeah,
I promise I will cry.
My Lord.
Yeah. Till next time, guys. Bye.
Hey, my Lord.